What's up, YouTube? So today we're going to talk about my review of the Disney Snow White movie and what I thought about it, and then I'll touch on all the issues that other people have been having with the movie. But my thing is, these are people that haven't even they were talking about the movie before the movie even came out, and I'll talk about those later. But basically, I'll just say this right away. I think people should go see this movie. It is a decently good Disney movie. So let's get into the positives of things that I like the movie and why I think people should go see it. Number one, the main actress did a great job. Like, she did a good job. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. She just did a great job in playing the part, doing the singing, everything. It was good. She did a good job. I loved the bright colors in this movie. I did go see this movie in IMAX. This is my first movie that I fully watched the whole entire thing in the IMAX theater. And the reason I chose to watch in IMAX versus Dolby Cinema, these are in AMC theaters, by the way, was because of the way the trailer looked. I saw the bright colors and I'm like, oh, that's probably gonna look really good on an IMAX screen, and it did. Love the bright colors, especially like in the scenes where they were at the house with the dwarfs. Just great. The colors look great on IMAX. I personally probably won't be seeing too many more movies in IMAX because they have my particular theater has the original movie theater seats, and I'm used to reclining seats. It's been such a long time since I had to sit in a regular seat, sitting up 90 degrees with no recline, no space. It's just not. But and that's unfortunate because I really liked watching that movie on the IMAX screen. But I'm just have to, if I want to do premium, I'm gonna have to do Dolby because they do have some reclining seats. Now, if you do decide to do it in Dolby, no, nothing's wrong with that either. Because like I said, the singing, you'll probably enjoy it in Dolby with the sound too. So if you can, I do recommend seeing it in one of the premium format versions. But if not, still go see it anyway. Another thing that I like I said, I already said, I like the scenes with Snow White and House with the Dwarfs, and I love Dopey. He was one of my favorite characters. He was just so adorable to me. Now, I don't know if I forgot to get this disclaimer. This is my first version to seeing Snow White. I hadn't saw the original before I saw this movie. So I saw this movie. Once I got home, I did go watch the original because I wanted to see the difference in the storylines. Because that was one of the issues people were saying what that main actress saying it's gonna be some differences, and so I wanted to know what those differences was. So I did go skim through the original so I can see what the differences was, and I'm not mad at the differences at all. I'm not mad at the differences at all. Reason being is the new version is just better to me. I think anybody would choose the new version over the old version. Now, mind you, the old version was made in 1937. I'm not sure who's choosing the old version over the new version besides the crazy folks that, that's one of their negative reviews. But the new version is good. One of the main differences is like there's no traditional prince, right? In the new version, we have it's a love interest, but he's not a traditional prince per se. I didn't see any issue with that because in the new movie he was more active, right? With Snow White, which I liked. In the original version, from what I can recall, the prince was only in like two scenes. He was like in the beginning, and he was like at the end when he came to get her a kiss and woke up. But other than that, I don't remember him at all in the movie. I mean, maybe I need to go back and watch, but I really only remember him in like two scenes. So he really didn't have like a big part in the original. So if that's one of the things people are mad at, I'm not really seeing why they would be mad at that because he didn't have that big of a scene in the old movie. So I do prefer the storyline of the new movie. Now, I will say that they probably could have cut out about 20 minutes and we would have been at a good point for the movie because this current movie is the runtime of an hour and 49. The original, I think it's like an hour and 27 minutes. Something like that. So it's already a difference in time. But I do think in the new one they could have cut it down by about 20 minutes and it would have been great. But overall, I think the original, I think the new movie is very good for going to see. And if you have a child that wants to go see Snow White, I believe you should go take them. It's a good time. It's a musical. I mean, it's a little bit of a musical. And this comes from somebody that hates musicals. I absolutely hate musicals. Like, for example, I'm probably not going to watch Wicked. I'm going to try to watch Wicked, but I just really hate musicals. But, for Disney movies, you got to deal with it. And this one wasn't bad. Like, of course, I would have wanted one or two songs out of there. But it wasn't a big deal because everything was so beautiful. So I wasn't really tripping. And I already know that comes with a Disney movie. Now let's get into, so just off a rip, I'm saying that you should go see it. You should take your kids to go see it. It's a decent movie. And if you can, like I said, see it in one of the premium formats if possible. I think you'll enjoy it a lot more. Now let's get into the negative things people were already saying about this movie before it even came out, because that's how I discovered like it was even like a negative campaign going on, because I think I was just trying to look at some trailers, and then a couple people had reviews and was telling why all these negative things, and that's when I went down the rabbit hole and discovered why people were mad about the movie before it even got released. And it appears to be about 4 main things, mainly. So one of them was tired of the Disney live remakes. This is my thing. I like the Disney remakes. Like, I don't know what they want. Do y'all want us to keep on watching the original versions? Because none of the new kids are going to watch that. These new kids, the current kids, have grown up on Pixar movies and that type of quality. They're not going to go watch old animation. The original Snow White was made in 1937. No one is about, if you put those two, this and that old movie in front of a kid and tell them which one are you going to watch, then no one wants to watch that old movie. So this Disney making these remakes is a way to target and gather a new crowd, which is the new generation of kids, because they know they're not going to watch the old movies. They're not going to watch those old animation movies. So this is their way to grab a new audience, new target market. So it's not for people that when the old movies came out, you were a kid. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's for the new generation. So people should understand and recognize that. I don't have any issues with it. I hope Disney remake all the old classics. Remake them all. Why not? We get something new, and then we can compare it to the old one. I'm not mad at them remaking anything. Now, I will say I don't need to make any more Lion King movies. I really want to make a Lion King 2. And that was before, I didn't realize, I thought when I went to go see Mufasa, I thought it was another remake of like the live version. But Mufasa was great. I enjoyed Mufasa. That's a whole nother topic. But like, I'm here for Disney making the live remakes. The people that don't like the live remakes, like, what is your issue with the live remakes? Like, do you expect the new generation kids to just keep on watching the old movies? It's not going to happen. Like, I want to know when they're going to do a Hercules one, because Hercules is my movie. But I can't expect the new kids of today to watch a movie. I think that movie came out in 97. Like, come on. Like, be for real. We almost, what is that, 30 years? Like, come on. Like, be for real, people. Be for real. So that is that. The second thing people were upset with is the main actress not being white, right? The main actress not being white, because they would like to say, well, one of the lines of the movie is her skin was white as snow. Listen, are y'all for real right now? Even when I went back to watch the animated version, the original version, I was like, to me, I feel like her skin went even like all the way pale white. Like, because I read that, I was like, when I watched the original, I'm expecting her skin to be like pale white. I feel like the old Cinderella skin was a little lighter tone than what they had in the Snow White version. As far as the old animated versions, I feel like Cinderella's skin was lighter than Snow White's. So I didn't understand, because this actress that they have playing, she's light. just like in the Snow White, like how light y'all want her to be. Like, are we for real right now? Like, I think it's just more so that she has a Latin background, Latino background, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like those same people were the type of people that was mad when we redid The Little Mermaid. Like, please, can y'all, because then they go on these. I'm not even gonna get on. Just y'all gotta get over it. Like, y'all know she got some white in her. She got to be 100% white. Are we for real? Are we being for real right now? Like, she was good as Snow White. Like, please stop it. The next thing people were mad at was that there are no real dwarfs used and that they instead use CGI. Okay, so this became an issue because of, I can't think of his name, but he is a dwarf. He's been in some movies before. I can't think of his name, but he went on a show, one of these news shows, and I guess he was talking bad. I never watched the interview, but apparently he made some comments or whatever. And I think what happened is basically Disney wanted to play it safe, and so they just went CGI instead of hiring some dwarfs, or I don't know if they were going to use little people dwarfs or whatever the proper terminology is. I don't know. But somehow, whatever went wrong, they decided to reshoot or whatever and use the CGI. Okay. So, like, I mean, y'all know we are in a ultra-sensitive world. So, everyone's ultra-sensitive about everything. Everyone's trying to be politically correct. And that's just Disney trying to do that. Sometimes you cannot please everybody. But I think if he wouldn't have made his comments, they probably would have had some real little people or dwarfs. And, he costs, 6 or 7 dwarfs? He cost them their jobs, basically. It's 7 dwarfs. Okay, so he cost 7 people their jobs. Of what could have potentially been jobs for them because of the comments. And then, Disney, no company at this point really wants backlash. So you already know Disney gonna play it safe. And what's the best way to play it safe? CGI. Unfortunately. So, that's that. And then the last main thing I remember people being mad about was the comments from the main actress. I think basically they were mad about her. I feel like they said she was downplaying the original movie and not showing enough love to the movie or whatever. And I don't know if they felt she was getting too much female empowerment for the new movie because because she said some stuff about the print. Listen, like, what do y'all want? The movie's from 1937. Like, what do y'all want her to say, like, honor about the movie? Like, please, can y'all, like, what do y'all want her to say honor about the movie? What do y'all want her to honor about the movie? Like, the movie's from 1937, guys. Like, y'all cannot expect that everything was really going to be just like that movie. It's from 1937. Very long ago. Very long ago. I don't know. Like, what did you guys want her to honor in the movie? Like, or the fact you don't like these changes and all this other stuff? Like, I don't know. I just feel like the people that are mad at the movie, they really don't have valid reasons to be mad. Like, I think they're just not seeing it for what it is. And these are the type of people that wish things go back to the old days. And, listen. Change is good sometimes. And these changes, I didn't see anything too wrong with these changes. The storyline is good. The movie is good. Like, it's made for kids and a new generation of young folks. Just go see it. Just go take your kids and go have a family day. Go check it out. If you don't like the storyline, you'll probably like the visuals. If nothing else, the colors on the screen should bring a smile to your face, and and bring your day to be a little bit more happier. So I say go see it. I think that, like I said, the actress did a great job, and just remember, the people that are mad at this movie, they are not the target market. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some other reviews, and let me know your thoughts. Are you going to see it? What's your thoughts on the movie? Leave them below. Till next time, later.